the first thing that I want to say is that there is moments in life that all the wisdom and all the knowledge and everything that you know in the bigger perspective of life are not appropriate. Sometimes the pain is so deep that words are irrelevant. There's something that embracing another person that goes through pain is actually the most powerful thing you could do. The second thing that I can say is that it's very easy to fall in this world to a pattern of illusion that we are invincible. That, all right, what are we gonna have for breakfast tomorrow? And when those things happen, it forces us all to meet ourselves in a place of mortality and to understand that we are visiting here and to understand that we came from something, we are going somewhere, we are not here to stay. Maybe it can add meaning to the way that we look at ourselves and at life and create the right perspective. Studies show, research shows that one of the biggest mistakes that we do as parents is to protect our kids from knowing bad news. It's when a child falls and you go and you hit the table, you know, bad table, right? Like whatever happened to you, it's the wrong reality. We don't want this in your life. But actually, true happiness is created in humanity when a parent teaches his child that misfortune and pain and suffering is part of the mix. So when they're out in the world and they see it, it doesn't come to them as a shock. It's an integral part of life, and it changes the gear to how can I be there for someone else in pain rather than stay in the shock of, oh my God, I can't believe there are suffering people in this world. Like, you know how you want to turn the heads of your kids, at least I know, like for them not to feel and not to see and for them to be protected and to feel, you know, guided and blessed. But it's not really building resilience. It's actually creating for them a wrong perception about the world. A very, very wise woman that I appreciate tremendously, that had suffered, you know, went through difficult situations in life, told me something really amazing that I carry with me as a wisdom, you know, that you learn from the wisdom of people who lived life, experienced life in a deep way. And when something occurred and something really tragic happened in her family, and she asked the question, why did it happen to us? Why to us? And the answer that she got was, why not to us? If we are part of this world, we need to understand it can happen to anyone. And I know it's not the best news, but at least it gives perspective to life, appreciation, gratitude, being able to focus on the right things in life and understand that we are not invincible. We're not. It's an illusion. The person has a karma, right? This child has a karma. The parents have a karma. There is the individual, the personal, but there is a lesson for us as a collective. And maybe it's not about the tragedy. Maybe this is the nature of this world. We call it tragedy, but maybe it's the nature of this world, but we're afraid to call it the natures of this world because, oh my God, like we want to know that we are protected. But in reality, none of us is protected. None of us is protected. It can happen to anyone, anytime. The question is, what do we do with what we have today? What do we do with it?